the gold burst came out. Now we're talking about a situation where he's throwing out all these supers, and you have to avoid both of these supers. It's unfortunate. An
And
unfortunate
I mean,
scenario to be in.
Smoothie King would have hit such a clip there if the
Mm-hmm.
blitz worked, because it's Jason Wright has been showing the DPs, has been showing the anti-air, so can you blitz it? Jason Wright, no meter, can't blitz back. You get whatever combo you want. So, Smoothie King going for an excellent read there. I would have assumed Jason was conditioned for that, but ends up still working out for Smoothie King.
Okay. Yellow RC back towards the ground. Not too
Quick
bad.
little
So
run
far.
back here. ViggieSmalls going up against Peachy.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yellow RC once again. They've been baiting them out quite a bit. That's 2 times it has happened in a row where they've done the Rekka or the start of the Rekka and then the yellow RC to assess the situation and then punishing accordingly. Viggy has to find a way to at least create some space, but gets pulled right back on in thanks to heavy slash from Leo, but does find some opening pressure off of the IED.
And this Berserker slash and neutral has been very good for Peachy. Just doing it again. Closing this distance, whatever means necessary.
Let's go for an anti-hero. Doesn't quite find it. ViggieSmalls still controlling the space pretty decently. Has less of the HP, but does find the wall spike they're looking for. It's going to be big damage off of a couple of JDs. Tries to see if they can mix him up a little bit off of the jump dust into yellow RC from Peachy to try to see if they can keep the momentum. But Viggie's ready for the anti-air and nets him the round.
We're just going in. The most predictable jump in, getting predictably stuffed there by Eddie Shark.
Nice. Invite health. We're trying to find a way to keep him in the corner. Eddie's there. Oh, yeah. You're in prison. It's the warden right now, baby. You're dealing with a lot of damage. Has to burst. Make sure you don't actually lose your HP. But invite help once again to create that space it is as necessary. Nice. Uses the pool to try and go under the ground. See if they go for a mix. Instead, they do. It's another overhead. Once again, you're paying the fee here. You pay rent here now. You're in the corner. You're living here almost rent-free. Manages to get killed by Eddie once again. And Zato finds a way to win that round. Viggy gets the run back, and he's saying that this is not going to be as easy as the first time, my man.
Yeah, ViggieSmalls showing that Jack O is not the only landlord in Exarch. And, man, I guess, like, a longer set player. Like, first game looked very much Peachy favored. And now ViggieSmalls just completely in the driver's seat. This man is navigating for himself, giving his own directions. Just, yeah, completely on deck here. Quick little burst here just to stay active, but Eddie getting killed by these projectiles.
Yes. Oh, misses the conversion. Doesn't find the poke it is they may be looking for, at least the potential. But they do here. Nice. Knows they're going to try and go for the cross. If it's to Viggy, maintains the space. Eddie's coming out. So is Zato. What's the mix that we're going for here? Still keeping the corner pressure. But he can't move forward. There's a mine.
Set up. Peachy able to get past it. And again, like, very aware, making sure to always kill the puddles, kill Eddie. Peachy seems to be playing this matchup so well, but still is not able to close the door on a round. Commentator's curse, here we go. Easy peasy for Peachy. He's activated.
Finds the conversion for the most part. Instead, talk about Peachy now being up around as opposed to ViggieSmalls, with the mix is a little bit more prominent. Man, that heavy slash has put it in the work. Viggie's getting caught a lot by it, but still Peachy's here in the corner. Manages to flash kick, knows when they're trying to retire Eddie, so instead finds this opportunity to go for the mix, and a burst is brought out on the side of Viggie.
Punish on the unsummon, kills Eddie and the puddle. Yeah, ViggieSmalls forcing Peachy into the air a lot, and Peachy just having to contest with all of these overheads, or sorry, all of these anti-airs from Zato.
Nice, yeah.
Cleaned it up.
Mixing things up right at the perfect time, right? Like, Viggie has been used to being able to deal with a lot of those cross-ups, trying to find a lot of the pressure to sort of, trying to interrupt a lot of the pressure, to see if they can get their turn back. But that time, Peachy just went for, okay, I know that you're mashing, I know that you're trying to go for these throws, I'm just going to go for the standard stuff. I'm just going to hit buttons, create these frame trap scenarios, and for the most part, he got clipped. Now Peachy and Viggie are both 1-1.
He's got the momentum here. Oh! Yeah, the air dash blitz coming out. Yeah, Eddie, just like impossible to navigate here around the Leo projectiles. Oh my gosh. So when Leo parries a projectile, he gets a little bit of invincibility, but he doesn't get any reject or anything like that. So very bold there to go through the drill with it. Oh, excellent bait there by ViggieSmalls, with no Eddie, not able to follow that one.
Oh, tried to go for the anti-air, but instead the JP coming to save the day. Like a good neighbor, JP is there. Manages to get the burst. ViggieSmalls back towards the corner, and Eddie's right beneath his feet. Yes, be careful, can't move. The drill's there. Invite hell. Now you're in a hell of your own making. The prison is there. Zato
manages
to get the command grab and finishes the round. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Excellent awareness there from ViggieSmalls. Peachy, for the most part there, not a lot of meter to spend, just wants to try and down back, get a chance where Eddie is up, and ViggieSmalls just going full offense, committing with the command grab there.
Nice.
Risk on ViggieSmalls' side. Oh, and Peachy able to capitalize on it now on the offense.
That's a flash kick. Invite hell as well. Still looking for it. Eddie was there to try and help out, but instead flash kick does net Peachy the positioning they were looking for. Doesn't find the confirm though to be able to net it, but thankfully a 2H is there to save the day. Here's the mix. We going high, we going low, baby. We're going low instead. Use the burst, and Viggie has to try and create space to win.
Very low life here. Lots of meter to spend though. Oh my, spend it on something, please. You have 100. Viggie!
Viggie, spin it. Spin the cash.
Yeah, air dash YRC. Keeping it safe. Keeping it simple. Yeah, now using that meter to FT. Yes!
Viggie, your brain, your intelligence, it's up there, bro. I'm telling you. The wrinkles, you can see them. You can formulate them. I gotta let you know that, like, a lot of the time the yellow RC was being used, we had a lot of situations where they were actually using JP towards the end there to try and change how their drop momentum was going. Because instead of them actually carrying the momentum out, as you see that happens with Leo, you have a lot of situations where it's JD. Look at that. We're seeing it right here in the bottom right side of the screen as well. There it is, JP. Yep, change the positioning. We saw him try and do heavy slash, and then it doesn't get caught. JP, once again, lands faster than he was expecting on the other side of him.